God,
Ah, Lady Marjorie.
she's still got
Aren't you looking
bitchy
lovely
resting
this
face even in this game.
Lord Tyrion.
If you don't know what bitchy resting
Your
face
Grace?
is, Google, YouTube it. Basically just
With your
means her
permission,
regular face, which is
allow
not
me to
particularly showing any
introduce
emotion,
Lady
that kind of
Mira of
resting
House
face
Forrester.
still looks really bitchy and nasty. She always looks sulky. Neil, yeah, sure.
Your Grace.
Queen is
The
pleased.
girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
Thank you.
House Forrester is a northern house
cock it up.
loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Uh-huh.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Of course.
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily.
Uh-oh.
I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can expect from you. If you have any loyalty at all.
Fuck.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
Oh god.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a
this is
point
so
to this,
tense.
I
Oh,
hope you
God.
find it quickly.
Cersei,
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
King.
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
Why's Marjorie gonna remember that? She told me to say
She
it would...
is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's
I
Landing.
love Tyrion.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
Oh. Fuck.
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Shit.
I'll walk you out.
Yes!
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
These are trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the North.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Margaery was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Margaery.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard. Not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Margaery might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it.
Yeah.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would
Seems
join
taller.
her for dinner. 3
Sansa.
beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
3
The
beautiful
mere
Dornish
thought of them
girls.
makes me thirsty already.
Oh shit, I didn't say anything. Fuck.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
What about mountains? Mountains and vipers? Eh? Anyone? Looks like she's got like a bun on her head with the way, like a bun that you eat, with the way her hair is twisted like that.
Mira, I was worried.
Who are you?
How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Margaery has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah.
What?
Saucy.
It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Margaery could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Terrifying, because Joffrey's a little shit.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd
No.
become queen?
No.
He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Margaery well.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
Imagine the fear you'd have being
I
married
might
to
even
him.
allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a
Oh,
perfect
gosh.
match!
Tyrion's already married.
Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Well,
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mirror.
I'm sorry.
I'm just glad it's over.
Sorry. I'm sorry, babes.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am Queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Do it.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Yeah, she could say. I'm probably going to regret it completely, but I feel
Go on.
like...
Ask.
I received a letter from my family. I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
That is no small request, especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
I shouldn't let her stay now. Come on, girl. Back me up here.
I don't know, Mirror. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother.
Mm-hmm. Power of sex.
Ramsay Snow will
You know,
arrive
he's
at
like
Ironrath within the
13.
week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
I just said that.
Very well. I'll
Hey.
make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Sarah didn't dare say anything. King's Ward. This is a long chapter, I like it. Oh shit, what's happening? Oh, no, that was the horse, the only nice thing my uncle ever did to me. Okay, well I'll get an ally now, probably, whoever I save, which is good.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Hey, it's him.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Oh shit, okay, he's not gonna be my ally.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it?
Oh.
For these
How much fur? How much fur?
foresters.
How much fur?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
Oh fuck.
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
Oh shit. No, 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 no.
There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Stay still. Stay still.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Oh god. Run, run. Oh god. Oh god. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be someone I know.
Bloody hell.
Oh god. Oh. Oh, that's horrible. Jesus Christ. Is this me learning how to fight now?
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you.
Huh. Cool.
Lord Gerhard the Tall,
Sick.
who founded our house.
Gerhard
and your
the Tall.
grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
Can I be Ethan the Evil?
He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that. Like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others. The Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
I bet it'll be between him and between that other guy who's a dick. Who's that?
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I want him to be.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Oh, you've done nothing wrong. I'm just a man from Somerset.
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee.
No.
It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks truth.
Right.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Leave him.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord.
Stop it. Make me look bad.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
Oh.
You can send him to the war.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.